I'm Grant Grable. I'm here with Jim Blomberg. We're out here at GrOven Farm, and I'm out here with the inventor, the original Grubinator, Jim Blomberg, and we're just going to start talking about the GrOven and all the way from the very beginnings. And one of the questions we get all the time is, how do you start your fire and what do you use when you're doing your fire? And so I brought the guy that really has brought it all, and let's just talk starting the fire and what you use 101. Jim.
Okay, so typically depends what I'm cooking. Also depends on what temperature I'm going to be cooking at. I like to start with lump charcoal to create a base of coals.
Yeah.
Then I add my logs on top of it, and then from then on I only use logs to cook with. And you know, there's any number of different ways you can get your fire started. You can use those tumbleweeds, you can use lighter fluid, I've got a nice 500,000 BTU weed burner, and it gets the lump charcoal going really quick. So that's what I typically use. So
and you use lump charcoal, but someone could use regular charcoal.
You could use briquettes.
Or you can go straight wood, actually, you know.
You could do any of those things.
Because really, what are we trying to do? We're trying to set up a fire at some point.
I'm trying to get an established fire that's burning at a certain rate that I can count on that temperature. Oh, here I start with getting the flame going.
Like you said, you can use tumbleweeds or, you know, all sorts of ways, but it's amazing how many guys actually use the weed burner torch. It's a good way to do it. Yeah.
Put this log right on top of that.
Okay.
And then I'll walk away from it.
And that's just going to set itself up. And okay, so you're just saying to me, Jim, we're now at 18 minutes, 45 seconds, getting close to that 20-minute mark. We're already up to 185 inside the GrOven. And so it's time to add another log. Get it going.
And this is what the fire has become in that 18 minutes. If you want to come in and see this fire where it's established in 22 minutes. So now I'm going to take my temperature up to about 350 to 400 degrees to cook the chicken. I'm going to flatten that out and add another log.
It's 34 minutes since turning on that fire, and the internal temp now in the oven is 355.
Right. So now I'm going to put my bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers in there.
Okay.
I got them on a baking sheet with some wires so they're sitting suspended so they get heat all around them.
Whew, those are some serious stuff.
So
jalapenos.
The nice thing about cooking this way is it's not like grilling where you have to turn them over.
Right.
You just let them sit and cook. And when they're done, they're marvelous.
Yeah.
So this is joy right here.
Yes.
This is a complete meal. You get your fat, protein, and your vegetable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if the chickens know we're doing chicken later, by the way.
I don't know.
Sure are cackling.
All right, so here we go. I'll put them down here on the third level. I'll just let them sit in there and cook while we're cooking everything else. Now you can see the fire is really kicking in. Temp's going up 412 now, just in a couple minutes, headed upward. So I'm going to now shut this top lid, and I'm going to dial this smokestack. We made it to 412 degrees, and now it's headed south.
So really,
this is why I use digital, because I know instantly what's happening inside.
and that's amazing. You close the lid, and the fact that the GrOven is fully insulated.
We shut the damper down to a very small damper.
Right.
And we have a fire right now established that could go easily to 600 degrees if we left it uncontrolled.
Mm-hmm.
But here we're at 355 already.
Yeah. But it's amazing with, insulated GrOven that we shut the lid, control the damper, and this is real live fire. I mean, there's no electronics or anything in here, and you're able to.
If you look at this fire, you can see the
up.
flame coming out of the box this way now.
Yeah.
Because the damper is closed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it got to where we were hotter than we wanted to be, we can always make an adjustment with moving the fire back away from the opening, but right now we're pretty tucked up underneath.
Right.
But this comes with just knowledge,
and that's part, though, the flame control, obviously being able to have searing on the outside, but also to draft heat inside and be able to control the heat in the GrOven is the beauty of it. Completely surrounds it.
you can see the smoke coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So I've opened the draw back up, and it should take a little bit of time for this to turn around and reverse. But it'll start heading back up. And so it's just a matter of, this fire is going to burn at a certain rate.
Mm-hmm.
So once you know that, then you can make your adjustments to kind of dial in your temp you want to cook at. It's pretty easy. Sometimes when you first start, you overreact and act too quick. But once you've been there, done that, you go, oh, I know what I need to do.
Yeah.
So we're at 322. Those poppers are cooking real nice at 322. They cook real nice at 375, and that's what I want to cook the chicken. So I'm going to, it's 370 in the oven right now. I have 4 half chickens.
Okay.
And I'm going to put them,
But listen to those babies sizzle.
I'm going to put them behind poppers.
So man, you got 2 full chickens, 4 halves, and all those poppers just on one level. And that's the beauty of the GrOven, is the multiple levels. Anything you can do, you know. I mean, it's an oven, it's a grill, it's a smoker, it's a pizza oven.
Right now it's an oven.
Yeah.
Wood-fired oven. Here, on this next level, I'm going to add 12 chicken thighs.
Oh, so we're doing both.
Yeah, so I got a family to feed down the road here.
Chicken on chicken.
Need to adjust this temp bead. Get it down here. Now I can
Listen to that sizzle.
And then also what I'm going to do is add a couple andouille sausage.
That andouille's going to sit right above the poppers.
Yeah, it'll sit above the poppers, but it's encased, so it doesn't really drip on them. And quite frankly, even any of these juices dripping on top of it, all it does is add a flavor profile that you can't identify, and it tastes so good that you go, what did you do? So I know the andouille sausage is done, so we're going to take those off. Here's what they look like.
Man, they smell good. Oh, and that chicken too. Listen to that sizzle.
Look at this sizzle down here.
Oh yeah.
So let me take that andouille off.
Man, that just smells so good. Again, how do we get scratch and sniff on
So
YouTube?
then, I'm going to probe these chickens. Let's just stick the probe right in here. 152, 64, 170, 174, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to leave those on until they get to 185. By the way, while we're here, might as well look at this This is what the bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers are looking at right now.
Oh man. Again, it smells so good. So good. Wood. What type of wood do you like to use?
Well, I'm using hardwood, all hardwood no matter what, but local here is oak and almond that's easily attainable. And you can go over to your Bass Pro Shop and get logs of pecan, hickory, those types of things to add a flavor profile to whatever you're cooking. So you can do that, but almond's very good wood to cook with, so is oak. Okay, so we're done, completed, cooked everything. We have a little residue fire. After dinner, the kids could come out and do s'mores, but we don't have any kids, so no s'mores. But you just let the fire burn out like you would any campfire. Totally safe. It's gonna go down from there. The thing is that while all this is cooking, you got a campfire right here. You can sit around and enjoy, especially in the late fall and early spring. I know of no barbecue that you would ever sit around. None of them offer a true campfire while you're cooking over a wood fire. All I'm saying is your life, that barometer is going to go way up. You'll never go back to the other ones. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is.